Okay, camera. Down here. And, nope, that way. Okay. There you are. Okay, can you hear me? All right, sweet. So I was up here, woke up, had some stuff to do. I had to go take a shower and went outside and, lived here in Oklahoma most of your life. You just feel the instability in the air. It's really feels fucked up out there. So jumped shy, got out, and we got this coming in. And let me tell you this right now, it is hauling ass. These things usually move around 30 to 40, maybe up to 50 miles an hour. This one's hauling ass at 80. It's got a lot of fucking, I'm tired. It's got a lot of rotation in it too. If you're on the other side of this line though, it should be okay. But let's listen to the end on this.
From News 9, this is a severe weather update.
All right, Oklahoma. Well, here we go. Weather underway. Big storms underway across parts of northern, western Oklahoma. These are going to sweep through the metro here the next couple of hours. And conditions are still kind of like what we had yesterday, except we have a lot more storms here overnight. We're talking about large hail, damaging winds. There is still a tornado risk. And there will be along this entire line as it moves across the state through your morning hours. And right now, these are big storms. Again, going to be talking about quarter size up to golf ball size hail. There might be a couple of stones that ramp up, get a little bit larger than that. Damaging winds, 60, maybe 70 miles per hour. And that tornado threat, again, from time to time. And we have to watch these, the whole line, because if we get some line segments or breaks in the line, that could potentially ramp up that tornado threat, at least in a few areas. So until 10 a.m. this morning, tornado watch in effect, Oklahoma City again. Day 2, second tornado watch, right? We had one yesterday and last evening. No tornadoes yesterday. And so far, no tornado warnings, but we'll see what happens here. So running from basically Medford down to Enid, down to western Canadian County here. These are all flashing severe storms. But the big box, the counties in green, that's going to be the tornado watch in effect until 10 o'clock this morning. Once the line moves by you, the watch, again, will expire, okay? Basically, it's going to be along and ahead of the line. All right, to Links 1, let's take a look at radar here and looking at kind of the big view and turning into a long squall line here. We see the break, these breaks that show up like south of Enid, how that kind of weakens right there. And sometimes when that will weaken, you'll get some sort of a mesocyclone to develop on the southern end of that. So we'll have to keep an eye on these.
You guys saw that one video I showed where we had the wildfire and they almost burned. That's Bowland. That's Amy up there at the top by Enid. You can't see my mouse, but they're up there.
These what we call line segments. I want to point out, if you're behind this line, you're over with. It's over with. Nothing to worry about. The line itself, there's not going to be anything redeveloping behind that. It's going to be along and east of that line. All right, so the whole line is becoming severe now, running from Kansas all the way down into Caddo County. It's severe down here. So this severe line, once again, is going to come into Oklahoma City from the west. And another moving, Lacey, northeast at, 56. Well, what's the eastward movement speed? What's
they just 80.
Still at 80?
Yeah.
That's what they're looking at last night. We're looking at that thing coming out of southeast Oklahoma.
Just insane overhead right now. It is so strong. So the winds are just ripping over our heads, a couple 100,000 feet up. Very strong, very fast.
It's like 100 miles per hour jet overhead right now. Also, the low-level jet, 3,000 to 5,000 feet up, it is ripping over our heads as well from the south. Then we have the jet stream at 20,000, 25,000 feet coming out of the southwest. So there's lots of turning in the atmosphere. And tornado watch is a great idea. It's in place just to keep this thing in check if we start to ramp up and see a couple of tornado warnings out of this. All right, well, let's start up north. And again, get ready, Ponca City. It's going to get loud. Phones are going to start to go off in Kay County, Blackwell, Ponca City, back to Alcorn. Stout line, and in the line, winds, again, 60 to, might see in Augusta, 70. And on this line, see how we have a little bit of a, well, it's a big storm, then a little bit of a weakness, and then a big storm, a A little bit of a weakness right here. So we have to watch these areas. They're kind of on the tail end of where you see these little appendages showing up, that those areas could begin to spin. Right now, the winds in here are going to be 50 to 60 miles per hour. And looking at wind data, wind velocity data here, yeah, there's some decent wind up here. What are we looking at? What do you see right there, west of Bremen?
We know we've had gusts to 50 measured,
Okay.
but some of the cores are 60 to 70.
Yeah, there's 74. That may be a little hot, we're a little high up, but still, I think every bit of 60 to 65 right now. Bremen, Blackwell, Newkirk, we're going to start to lose some power along the line. You're going to have...
You don't know, get around 70 mile per hour with straight winds. They can be very dangerous.
power bumps. You can count on that. And this will overspread.
So far.
Nothing so far?
So far,
Okay.
and then maybe just delayed because it's the middle of the night.
Yeah,
but.
a little bit early. But K County is in line next, and then back down to Garfield County. Looking for spin. We can see the wind along the line, but we have to watch, again, these little areas that might tighten up. We get a little curlicue on there, a little spin, a little area of rotation. But right now, it's mainly a linear line. Hail sizes are not that big. Nickels and dimes, some quarters now. Enid, you had hail last evening, right? Yesterday afternoon, last evening. You're getting a little bit of hail now with this second line. The rain is good. We'll certainly take that. And this is going to go right down forward 12. All right.
Give your child a great head start with Community Action Agency of Oklahoma City. We provide free, high-quality early childhood education along with meals and health screenings. Limited spots available. Visit caaofokc.org to...
Remember when you used to click on the damn video and it would stop? I probably have to cut that out, but anyway, so we got that going on. So I might as well hang out for a little bit. Goddamn, tornado, large hail. It's another day in Oklahoma. I hate that when we lose electricity. Yeah, so we got that going on. And rain chances are like 100% for the next few days, but we need it bad. So, anyway, moving on. Find some crazy fucking shit, man. Ah, there is validating right there. See what they see.
So here's what I'm kind of thinking.
All right, we're on the west side of Red Rock.
Okay, we're gonna west east and go north. We'll probably have one shot at it.
Someone was asking about Stillwater, so the line extends from Crescent, Cashin Crescent, Marshall, just west of Perry. So it really trails off to the southwest. So it's going to be a little while before Stillwater sees it. The way it's training southwest. thank you very much. I didn't know we could do that. We're kind of new on YouTube as far as streaming. Usually we do Facebook, so that's really nice. Thank you very much.
Look at that flag right there, inflow. So, I'll just reiterate again, if the line passes through you, the danger is past. Basically, you can go back to bed and not have to worry. It's a little windy behind it. But if you're ahead of the line, really got to kind of pay attention. We haven't had anything tornadic yet, but there is a tornado watch. Conditions are pretty favorable right now. So if you still live ahead of the line, keep a close eye. But once that line passed, you can breathe a lot easier. And I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen anything really crank up yet. But that's a good thing. The longer we can go without it, the better.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just think the bases are a bit high.
You know, this storm though up to our north definitely has some mid-level rotation in it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look near Marland,
Yeah.
that Keith there, that's probably the most significant.
Yeah.
Look like what looks like it's developing a cutlet than I've seen all night. So pretty interesting there. So that's just to our north. We have a north road coming up. Oh, okay, that's 177. So yeah.
So people asking about Stillwater, this line is still to your west. So Stillwater, you kind of need to keep a close eye on this. We're not really seeing anything too threatening with the line approaching Stillwater at the moment, but just keep in mind there is a tornado watch and things could change in a hurry. We will do our best to let you know if things do change or if we do get shear develop or anything that looks threatening. But you can expect winds between 40 and 50 miles an hour and maybe even mid-50s when the line passes.
Wow. So BRAD gave us $19.99.
What's that?
We got $19.99 from BRAD. Wow.
Okay, wow. Thank you. Like I said, I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either. Well, yeah. We appreciate that very much. It really helps us in what we do because we can...
Yeah, we're doing our best to, I mean, our main concern is this time of night is it's dark, people are asleep, and we want to let people know, we want people to stay safe. I mean, we have friends and relatives all over this area, and even if we were in another area, we still don't want anything to happen to people, so we just want to let everybody know what's coming, and just to keep yourself and your family safe. That's what we're all about.
So we're a pretty good clip east of Red Rock now, approaching Highway 177. We'll be able to go north on that highway. So the most interesting feature is going to be just southwest of McCord, southwest of Ponca City. It's a little bit of a inflow notch there that is looking a little more interesting. And again, it's these.
Hey, look at that. Look to our north.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That thing is. Yeah, you got the newest update. So I think this is going to go east of Ponca City, but
A little bit of shear developing to our north.
if you live in Ponca City, we definitely need to keep your eye on this because it is looking a little more interesting.
Hey, there's a little shear developing straight north of us here, along 177. Let's go north. I was thinking about going south until I saw that.
Yeah, I know. All right, so we're going to see if there's any kind of structure associated with that. That would be, oh yeah, I kind of see something. At least see the base of that.
You guys, that shear is new. That shear up there to the north is new.
See that straight ahead?
Yeah.
Pretty much right to the left of the highway. Just southwest of McCord. We are, let's see, is this the turnpike? Going over the turnpike? Yeah, this is just the north side of Sooner Lake. Quite a bit of wind up by Kildare. Almost, I mean, I know it's kind of far from the radar, but it's showing like 70 miles an hour.
Just coming to us.
It's not too unbelievable considering inflow is 50.
Yeah, our wind, David, is south. I mean, pretty stout. I mean, we're still mid-40s inflow, but we went through the gust front just a little earlier to our west and probably had gusts into the mid-50s. But what I'm concerned about now, as you guys were talking about, is straight north of us. That's probably I guess you could say the strongest shear that we've seen, even though it's not super strong, but it's probably the most shear we've seen with this storm since you know we've been on it out around Enid. So looking straight north, the camera shot, if you'll just pull back as far as you can go on the camera shot, I think we are. That's what's looking straight north. Now we're getting hit with a gust front now as it moves in from the west, but the area of concern is going to be straight north of us here. Yeah, that kind of lowered area that you can see there in the shot. I don't see anything that looks like, you know, anything is imminent as far as a level tornado or anything like that. But like I said earlier, David, I mean, that's the most sheer that I think we've seen with this storm as it is. So anyway, we're going to keep going north and following it until it's gone. Back to you.
Thank you, Karen Baker. She sent $5 on Super Chat. Thank you. Alright, yeah, that's a couple of views.
You guys in Ponca City, that area here is going to go to your south. We're looking at it right now on radar. It's going to go near McCord. You know, maybe near, maybe south of McCord, but it's going to go to your south and east Ponca City. And it definitely has gotten stronger. And we are in the rain right now. We're getting west winds gusting close to 50. At the moment, it's a little bit of hail. I just heard a little beat. So I wish we could catch that.
If you live in the port, the winds are really going to get up here now.
And we need to cross. I wish there was a way to go east up here somewhere. But we got to go all the way to Ponca.
Anything else of interest?
Like I was saying in chat, man, people, well, nobody's on here right now, but make preparations for this shit. Make sure your phones are charged. Make sure your flashlights are charged. Know where to go if those sirens go off. Have you know, play it safe.
Hey, that was a good one. Almost order.
City. A little bit of an inflow notch around the port. This will be moving up towards Caw City, just to our northeast.
We're hitting Ingleside Vale now.
Yeah, we've got a big old squall line coming through. Very unstable out there. We're under big tornado watch. Pull this up real quick. Yeah, that's what we got going on right up there. No, I will not disable my ad blocker. Kiss my ass. So, right there's Yukon. There's okay, right. Well, you guys can't see me pointing at it. Actually, where his finger is touching, that's Edmond. Down there is Village. You go a little bit further down, you'll see Tinker Air Force Base. I don't live all that far from Tinker. So let's see what's going on here.
There, if you can. It's kind of tricky, I get it. All right, let's talk about, let's come back up the line here. Going through Carnegie right now. You folks in Carnegie, it is loud over Chickasha. And,
right under, oh, I'm in the way. Hold on. Right under that Brahms sign, in the top right, you'll see Tinker Air Force Base. I live under Brahms there, pretty much. Anyway, this is what's going on, man. Yeah, we got a little doozy coming in. What now? Oh, you know what? Check. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Why does it do that? Hold on. Now can you hear me? God damn it. I don't know why that keeps turning down. Anyway, you should be able to hear me now. Check. Whoa, that's loud. All right, you should be able to hear me. Give me a sign. Yeah, so we got all hell breaking loose. And they've got 80-mile-per-hour winds that flying around up high. A lot of instability. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that black. Oh, that's not good.
Fort Cobb Lake, Chickasha, it's coming for you. And then once again, moving east at about 60 miles per hour. Power outages, anything new?
I just checked. There's really not a lot.
Okay.
There's like 230 customers, but a lot of that I think was from yesterday because it's K County. And that was here when we got in. So,
okay.
Yeah,
then
after the storms.
I've got your track on 3.
Okay.
Ready for it.
How you feel? You feel good?
Yeah, great.
I love him, man.
She's
he
here.
cracks me the hell up.
You sound better than you did
Thank you.
Saturday when you
When
couldn't
this
talk at
stuff-
all. So.
When the
I
shit
was
starts
muted.
hitting the fan,
Yeah.
you can tell he
I know. No, it sounds good.
Because he
What's going on over there with him?
pretty animated.
Doing all right? All right. All right. Andrew's hanging out. Okay, just checking.
He
They're
cracks
trying to get
me
your
the hell
pulse.
up.
Okay, so Caddo County, there's your hail. Look at that. Yeah, coming in on Fort Cobb Lake, Nowhere, Oklahoma. It's really a real city.
Yeah,
It's right here.
Nowhere, Oklahoma.
Big hail up to golf balls now, south of Eakley. There's Fort Cobb Lake. And Labsat, let's see what it looks like. And they're going to be pulling to the northeast, but at the same time, yeah, I think,
Here, I'll
anybody,
put it on reflectivity.
yeah, anybody around Fort Cobb Lake,
God, Minka.
it's going to
When I
be
went to high
coming
school,
right in over. You're definitely going to get the storms. You might get some of the bigger hail. So if you live north of Fort Cobb Lake, or south of Fort Cobb Lake, back down to, we'll say down to Highway 9, prepare for nickels and dimes, quarters, and golf ball size hail. Okay? So the hail cores, when these storms first go up, they max out right now, and you get some of the golf balls, and then after they get going for about 10 to 20 minutes, hail sizes come down. And then we're
Still in
just
here,
kind of
Izzy?
at that quarter size level with occasional golf balls in here, at least right now, all right? Hopefully that'll stay that way. Quarter size hail is rough enough, but you start to see golf balls we really start to have damage, and you see tennis balls, and we have windows being blown out and things like that. Right now, no tennis balls, no baseballs, okay? And once they get everything moving off to the east. All right, Oklahoma County, here it comes. This is Oklahoma City, the village, Edmond.
That's where I'm at.
And the line, again, running from Okarche. The whole line, again, runs from where I was starting off, down south, all the way to Kansas. This is that center part of the line, crossing now just west of Highway 81, just barreling through the Cherokee Trading Post. And we were talking about the rain. Everyone gets rain. It's just not going to last very long, like 10 to 15 minutes.
But
It's going to be heavy for like 3 or 4 minutes. It's light, it gets heavy, it gets light, and then it ends. And that's it. It's a thin line, and it's moving so quickly that rain amounts are going to be, a quarter of an inch or less with some hail, lightning and thunder, moves in, moves out. Let's turn on the lightning strikes.
Okay.
Just curious what we have on this line. So it's kind of holding its own, about 100.
Yeah.
It was a little bit higher, but not by much. So still pretty intense lightning core now, running from Kingfisher down to west of Calumet, down to Lakiba and Binger. And what about hail sizes in this again?
I've seen quarters at times,
Yeah.
but nickel dime.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to, really quick, David, I'll show you kind of the El Reno cam.
Yeah.
If I can get it pulled up here, and show you looking to the west and kind of to the northwest. It was almost continuous lightning, so
Yeah. It's pretty loud.
gonna get loud for sure
Yeah.
as it comes through the metro.
Yeah.
Now that I say that, you're going 10 seconds without a strike, but there's a lot of lightning within
You're
that
a
for
liar.
sure. I know.
I know. What happened to
Come on,
I know.
El Reno cam.
There it is.
McCann's Roofing and Construction.
Anyway, if you're still here. The 2 storm chasers that we were watching, they're the ones from the video that I showed everybody the other night. Let's do this. In case you missed it. Yeah, a lot of lightning in there. Anyway, the video. History. There it is right there. Same people right here. In case you missed it, missed last Wednesday. Doesn't look like much, and like I said, they got that out there. They're trying to move some shit around, keep fire contained, and it gets out of control. Oh,
No, we're okay. We're fine. We're just looking at a huge fire right in front of us.
Hey,
Huh?
we gotta tell that guy.
Okay, get. Put it back on the phone, okay? He's trying to get out.
that's about an Amy Castor.
Maybe he needs to back up. Oh,
No.
man.
He needs
Record.
to
Are
get
you
the
recording?
fuck
Oh,
out of
man, this road grader.
there. This gets pretty intense.
He needs to get out.
I know
Watch
he needs to
this
get out.
shit. Gets better. Or
He can't
however
get
you
out.
wanna look at it.
Come on,
He
guy.
needs to get out of it.
Come on, guy. Get out. Come on, get out. Come on.
Watch it.
Unlock door. Get in. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Come on. Back up. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Thank you,
I
guys.
tell ya.
Oh, wow.
Where's the phone?
It's right here.
What's your name?
Jason Burke.
Boy, I almost got burned on that one.
Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe
Yeah,
what
well,
just happened.
They might have to do some work on it, replace some of those hoses.
You
and
would
stuff.
not believe
my
what
gosh.
just happened.
Knowing you
You would not believe. Can you hear me? Have you got our shot?
God. Man.
Oh my gosh, we just about got it. But we got the guy in the truck.
I'm
The
saying,
road
that-
grader.
that's
He
what
couldn't. He
worries
was
me
stuck
about
in the
this weather
ditch, and he
right
came
now.
running out. We
Everything's
pulled up to
dry.
him. He jumped in the truck, and my ears just about burned on that when I had my window down. Oh my gosh!
You know, even though we're going to be getting some rain, we're not going to be getting enough, and the only thing it takes is the lightning strike in the right place. Ground strike, maybe a tree, maybe a hit transformer on a pole, something that cause sparks, and you know, fire can spark up real quick. Because like I said, we haven't had rain in a while. We need this bad. Yeah, that was just insane.
Come on,
He
guy.
needs to get out of it.
Come on.
Unlock door. Get in. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Come on. Back up. Oh.
Man. Maybe I love those two though. Let's check back in on them. Boy, they've been hauling ass too. I love watching them.
Just want to let you know, bow has turned around and left that storm, and we're headed south.
Yeah, that's good. They need to start heading south. We need to get close to the city area. And there's not a lot. I mean, there's people that live out there and stuff. A lot of that's country. And we still got towns, still got little cities here and there. Stillwater, where OSU Southlands are at. So, yeah, that's what we got going on right now. No, I'm not going to say
So,
It's kind of tricky, I get it. All right, let's talk about, let's come back up the
There
line
we
here.
go.
Going through Carnegie right now. You folks in Carnegie, it is loud over Chickasha and
this is what we do here
Fort
in
Cobb,
Oklahoma.
Fort Cobb Lake, Chickasha. It's coming for you.
We're under tornado
And then
watch.
once again, moving east at about 60.
Then it'll turn into a warning. That's when the civil defense sirens will start going off. And they say, take cover. Everybody runs and hides in a storm shelter or a basement or in their tub. Except us Okies, we go outside. We got to look because we're idiots. So that's what's going on. Other than that, what's going on with the politics? God, I hate that racist. Ugh, hate her. Getting tired of hearing her mouth. Yeah, they're all done. I mean, you're in Congress. You know, you should be talking to other Americans like that. Oh, he nails her good too.
I'll yield back to Mr. Issa. Mr. Issa, you had a question for me, which I'll yield.
Imagine if the state of Colorado kept Trump off the ballot and other states follow suit.
Alito should be impeached. Would that go too far?
No, I don't think it would.
You don't think that would open a Pandora's box?
She keeps
The box
flip-flopping
is
on
already
this.
open, Jonathan. They just don't have control of the Senate as well as control of the White House. Although the impeachment is just
She
the
knows
Senate, but if
nothing.
What is so frustrating for so many of the American people, the ones that are watching right now and otherwise, and the
find this
reason
whole
that they're
thing, but
outraged and
it
scared is
keeps
because
showing
what
her
we see right now
change
is
her
a
mind on this
diminishing
shit.
of all these institutions. Right now, we have a legislative branch that has decided that it intentionally would disregard their duties. They are not checking the president whatsoever. The only check that the American people have had thus far has been from the judiciary. And the judiciary isn't pulling this out of the sky. In fact, they are coming from basic reading of like the plain language of the Constitution for all of those that are constitutionalists when we start talking about things such as what birthright citizenship is. But one of the things that I want to make sure that I get to, because there are deeper implications if we go down this rabbit hole. Imagine the type of world where the president does whatever he wants to and no one can rein him in. It's a world that right now many people are afraid of. Let me put it this way. If Joe Biden would have done an executive order for abortion, despite what the Supreme Court said, that would have been a problem. Imagine if the state of Colorado kept Trump off the ballot and other states follow suit. That would have been a problem. Or imagine if Jack Smith ignored Eileen Cannon and with the help of an activist judge decided that he was going to prosecute the sitting president anyway. The problem that we have right now is that if we continue down this road, then we will not have a rule of law, because we have people that are currently serving and they're saying things like, ignore the judge's order.
There has been thought, I believe, given to this. Senator Ron Wyden has already issued statements, for example, advising what we should do in a situation like this, which I concur, which is that I believe that the Biden administration should ignore this ruling. I think that what
it means to have law and order in this country is that you follow the order and you go through the appeals process, even if you dislike what the judge did.
The courts have the legitimacy and they rely on the legitimacy of their rulings. And what they are currently doing is engaged in an unprecedented and dramatic erosion of the legitimacy of the court.
Thank you, and I yield.
And I'll yield back to Mr. Issa. Mr. Issa, you
I
have a
love
question
what
for
he
me, which I'll
says
yield
here.
to you now if you want to.
Now that there's no time left. Thanks,
I'm
Eric.
happy to entertain it.
You're good. You're good at that, but I'll take my own time. I'll recognize myself. And I'm going to note that when Ms. Ocasio-Cortez, or AOC as we know her, filed articles of impeachment on Justice Thomas and Alito, Ms. Crockett was one of the co-sponsors along with Mr. Cohen.
I rise today to introduce articles of impeachment against Associate Justices of the Supreme Court Clarence Thomas and Samuel Anthony Alito, Jr.
Both members of this committee. It does seem interesting that when the shoe is on the other foot, everyone is self-righteous. And I think this is a good example. For the last 3 hours, I have had to listen to one side talking about impeachment as though it was the nature of this hearing.
Exactly.
It is not. I keep looking at my friend, the late Henry Hyde, and remember that although he led the impeachment when it was necessary, he did so only during that time and then never mentioned it again in hearings. In fact, he was religiously able to focus on the hearing of the day. The hearing of today is really about the question of the future of the court's ability to do its job as intended.
So y'all see how he called out Jasmine Crockett for her.
Yeah. And what really pisses me off right now, I'm getting tired of these fucking Nazi comments. We're not Nazis. Knock it off. What's really messed up is all this recent violence, and you know, they won't. The Democrats won't condemn any of it. They, in fact, they've been inciting it. What really says there was a 61, I believe it was a 61-year-old woman. Somebody stopped them in traffic, and they jumped out and just started wailing on her because she was in a Tesla. Yeah. Remember when they were all for these electric cars at one time?
Joining us now, Texas Congressman Brandon Gill. Congressman, I just saw that you were going to be the next Jim Jordan. I mean, you're 28. I got to get to that because
31.
31. Well, you're always 28 to me. So, what is going on? The Democrats on this voter ID issue reveal themselves, do they not, to everyday Americans who overwhelmingly want this legislation passed?
Yeah.
It really does. And remember, this is coming from the same Democrat Party that ran an entire election trying to convince the American people that men can get pregnant and that defunding the police makes us safer. And now they're on to the next absurd idea. It's a party that is completely rudderless. They have no message. They have no leadership. And now they're trying to convince the American people that it's good for them to flood their communities with illegal alien terrorists who are now on their way to voting. That's their message.
Now,
right
I was disturbed by something that happened today in the House. Now, you're a first-term congressman, so this was a lot of fun for you, I'm sure. But your colleague, Anna Paulina Luna, she's oftentimes a guest on this show, she launched something called a discharge petition. Not to get too wonky here, but it forces a vote on what is called proxy voting. So enough Republicans voted for proxy voting for, I guess, pregnant women and women with small children. And this is the end result, according to the Speaker.
That rule being brought down means that we can't have any further action on the floor this week. That means we will not be voting on the SAVE Act for election integrity. We will not be voting on the rogue judges who are attacking President Trump's agenda. We will not be taking down these terrible Biden policies with the CRA votes. All that was just wiped off the table. It's very unfortunate.
Is that really the case, that nothing can be done after what happened today? Is that actually the case?
You know, I think the problem here, and I'm very skeptical of the constitutionality of proxy voting. I don't think that discharge petition
Meaning
was
you
a
can
good
vote from
idea.
home for people watching tonight. I mean, you can vote from home if you know you have,
Correct.
and everyone
You can-
feels like obviously we support moms, support motherhood so much, and it's so difficult. But it's not been done before, and you could see how it could be flipped against Republicans in the future.
And it will be flipped against Republicans, meaning this is, you can vote from home, you can vote from the beach, you can vote from your fundraiser's office, you can vote from wherever. And remember, this doesn't just apply to pregnant women who just had kids, it applies to men as well for 12 weeks. I think that is a bad idea. I think this is a bad idea on the merits. But I certainly don't agree with issuing a discharge petition right now whenever Republicans should be focused on codifying President Trump's executive orders into law, to backing up the president and doing all the things that we told the American people we were going to do. I don't think that most Americans want their Congress members voting from home. Our constituents have to show up to work, and we should too.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of people online saying, look, a woman who just had twins, like, I'm back at work in 2 weeks because I have to work. Congressman, it appears that you have a big fan or ally in Elon Musk regarding these activist judges. Watch.
They're trying to stop the will of the people through judicial trickery. There is a huge problem with activists that are actually politicians in judges' robes. And that needs to stop. It's undermining the integrity, the reality, and the perception of the integrity of the legal system of the United States. And these fake judges should be ashamed of themselves. They are not. They're just pretending to be judges, but they are not. They're making the law instead of implementing the law.
Congressman, this has to be stopped by Congress. When is that going to happen?
It does, and I've been on the forefront of saying that Congress needs to be reining in activist judges. I filed impeachment articles a couple weeks ago against liberal activist Judge Boasberg, who demanded that President Trump turn a plane full of Tren de Aragua terrorists around midair and deposit them back into the United States. That's an egregious usurpation of the president's plenary Article II authority under the Constitution to act as commander-in-chief. It's something that I'll continue pushing for, but we've got a variety of remedies that we're pursuing right now in the Judiciary Committee.
Impeachment is interesting, but it's difficult. But what can be done is to limit the jurisdiction of the federal courts. There is no reason these courts should have the power to do what they're doing on everything from Tren de Aragua, birthright citizenship. That's going to be a little more dicey at the court, but there are a whole host of issues, transgender inmates. I mean, the administration is losing a lot of these cases, and that's the president's agenda.
That's exactly right. And we passed out of committee Congressman Issa's bill that would limit the ability of district court judges to issue nationwide injunctions. I think that's a great first step, but there are other levers that we can look at as well. Congress has the power of the purse. We can start defunding some of these courts or defunding individual rulings. We can limit their jurisdiction. In the past, Congress has abolished courts outright. I think that there are a variety of things that we can look at here.
Here's what has to happen. Republicans have to stick together. Somehow Democrats never seem to, shoot inside the tent, but somehow Republicans always manage to do that. Congressman, great to see you tonight, as always.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to...
The way this show works, too, one side comes, well, if the left comes up with something, then that's actually going to be beneficial. We don't have a problem voting for it. But when it's the other way around, Democrats will not vote for it. It's fucking pathetic. They're all pathetic. They really are. What else is on here? And what's real? It's happening. It is. It's fucked up. And I don't get it. That's federal law about getting these immigrants out of here. They shouldn't have the power to be stopping that. It's just. But they took them there anyway. They're like, I think they were they were in international airspace anyway. I don't think they have to fucking do what any judge tells them. But anyway, the whole Tesla thing is fucking nuts. 61-year-old woman gets punched in traffic. And what's great about all this, I mean, what's not great, Democrats won't condemn the violence. It's fucked up. They're inciting it instead. And, but they've been vandalizing dealerships, they've been vandalizing cars. And it's, so far, the success rate of arresting them, taking them to jail, is 100%. I guess they claim to be the smart ones, they weren't educated. Guess what? They forgot those cars have cameras all around them. I think on average like 8 or 9 cameras because of the whole self-driving thing. So they get perfect pictures of. Find this real quick. These people are just. We don't act like that when we lose. It's fucking insane. Gotta talk about that real quick too. That's some really fucked up shit. No, I'll probably save that for Wednesday. I mean for tonight. Hopefully I still have power and everything. Where's it at? They were sitting there trying to claim that Hitler survived and went to Argentina. What else has there been? There's been a lot of crazy shit. There's supposedly some shit underneath the pyramids that's been discovered by somehow. Oh God, here we are.
Proclaim ties to the Communist Party USA, social media.
Politically than your vote ever has.
Destruction of property is a perfectly viable source of protest.
You might have heard by now that some deranged lunatics out there are so upset about Trump leaning on Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, among other companies, heading the Department of Government Efficiency, trying to rid corruption and waste from the federal government, something that Democrats have been supporting for years.
Should be easy is getting rid of the pointless waste and stupid spending that doesn't benefit anybody. Did you know the federal government pays for a website devoted to a folk music ensemble made up of forest rangers? They're called the Fiddlin' Foresters.
$40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is.
You're not only paying for websites no one needs, you're paying for thousands of buildings all across the country no one uses.
$8 million for making mice transgender.
Joe's the right man to lead it.
Apparently, They have cameras not just on one, but all sides of the vehicle.
Well, that was fun.
Vehicles, firebombing dealerships, shooting them up with guns, etc. Unfortunately for these geniuses, they do not understand that Tesla cars have something called Sentry Mode. They have cameras not just on one, but all sides of the vehicle. So they're getting caught. I'm going to show you the absolute worst offenders that are currently facing justice. Another genius was caught. His name's DeMarkion M. Cox. He's 33 years old, also known as the Nintendo character Toad's obese uncle, was caught by police after going on a Tesla vandalism spree outside where else but an all-you-can-eat buffet. He drove a mini four-wheeler into a bunch of Teslas at 3 different locations, including the buffet. Now, do you think he got filled up at the buffet before ramming into the cars, risking potential nausea or vomit situation from the impact, or do you think this was his cardio before heading to the buffet? But I do like how this mini four-wheeler doesn't seem to reverse too easily, forcing him to stop and adjust something under his overburdened seat. And there he is fiddling with it, just like Tim Walz fiddled with his gun. But of all the stories of people getting caught, this one might be the best. A millionaire fitness coach has been identified as the woman who keyed a Tesla during a parking lot confrontation. If you remember this video from a couple days ago, Camelia Ensler, 55 years old, is facing charges of malicious mischief in the 3rd degree after she was filmed vandalizing another driver's Tesla Model Y at a shopping center. There was viral footage of this incident shared by reporter Jonathan Cho, showing the woman dressed in a gray sweater angrily exiting her Toyota 4Runner, yelling a few words, walked up to the Tesla and then keyed it while the driver's in the car, and then calmly got back inside her own car. For the environment, but this guy was caught, thank goodness. He's apparently a 36-year-old man named Paul Kim, and he was arrested in Las Vegas earlier today, and you'll never guess his political affiliation.
The suspect's social media activity indicates some very loose but self-proclaimed ties to the Communist Party USA social media group, as well as social media groups called Revolutionary Communist International, Hidden Palestine, Palestine Action, and a variety of other social media groups.
Wow, shocker. So the guy calls himself a communist. Remember when Elon Musk talked about ActBlue funneling funds into Democrat-aligned NGOs like the Disruptors and the Democrat Socialists of America, etc.? Well, this guy who might cameras on all sides of the vehicle. Let's continue keeping it a secret because this is just too much fun at this point. Now, in addition to people keying cars, setting them ablaze, etc., they're also harassing drivers. They're stopping on freeways and parking in front of them and getting out and doing all sorts of crazy things. Now, you know who we haven't heard from yet? We haven't heard from the vandals themselves. We haven't heard why these people are motivated to do what they're currently doing. So let's hear them out. Here's this guy's rationale.
He's your president. Does it make you feel special to flip me off?
Fuck you, dude. We need to check back in on this shit, see what's going on. Let's do this one first. Yeah, we got some really wicked weather coming in.
David? All right, nice job. So Valentine McCaster, again, let's go back to Lynx 1 up in the south sides of Ponca City. Your core came through. You had a little bit of hail in Ponca, going right down Highway 60, going to Burbank next, moving off into Osage County. And the other storm, again, northeast of Newkirk, went through Newkirk, now to the northeast of Newkirk. So Newkirk, Ponca City West, it's out of it. Tonkawa, you're out of it now. Billings, no more. Garber, no more. Enid, you're good.
All right, down here, I'll show you where I'm at. I don't think that shows my mouse on it, does it? There we go. No, I'm not disabling it. So, let's down a little bit. Yeah, oh wow, this thing's actually seems like it's gotten a little bit bigger. We're under tornado watch right now. All right, there's Choctaw. We're close to Choctaw. Midwest, okay, Del City. If you look, God, I can't even point it out. And it's not showing my mouse on there. I'll tell you what I can do. I can move the map. And actually, let's move it up here. There's nothing there. Del City is right there in the very top right corner. That's where I live. Drag it down. Center part there, so that's Oklahoma City. So yeah, it's getting ready to get really loud, and I'm probably gonna have to get off of here. Like I said, we're under tornado watch and shit. So it's gonna get crazy. I was telling Izzy, remember last Wednesday the wildfire video I showed? That's Val and Amy Castor. They're on right now. That's him. That's them right here. They're up by Ponca City. There's Ponca City. Top center right there. They're somewhere close to that. They're coming back down. Okay, see here. Okay, they're around by Stillwater. These two, husband and wife, they're crazy as hell. I love them. Yeah, they're really good. They know the roads, man. They've been hauling ass. It's been fun watching. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in Houston, right? So that's pretty crazy right now. I'm gonna give you guys some info ahead of time here. Hi, there I am. High as a kite, and I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on. Like I was doing in the sun, let me go on. So, tonight's going to be interesting as long as we don't lose power and stuff like that. I'll talk about that shit later, though. I don't even want to think about it right now. I hear something else going on. What the fuck? We have a Pakistan Day here now. Why? I don't get this shit. Fuck. Let's see what's going on Facebook here. Oh, that's Araya's page. You guys want to see Araya? Woohoo! I love her. I really do. Yeah, this is just... And what's bad about all this is, you know... These people are attacking other Americans. I mean, fuck, what the hell is wrong with people? Let's see what's going on Twitter real quick. Man. Oh, I got something to show you guys. There it goes. Remy. You guys know Remy. Okay. I made a video. Yeah, let's take hers. The gaming I do? Where's this at? You guys will get a kick out. These are the games I play. Besides War Thunder. There we are. Demonologist. These are some highlights from here recently. Okay. Why do I do the stupid shit I do? I'll never know. Here's gameplay from the Demonologist. Hope you enjoy it. I know I did. No, not really. I did not. I did. No. Here, watch this shit. What the? Hi. What do I do? Hi. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck. That was a first. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what's funny is you can do team play on here up to 4 people, and that thing will show up. It's funny because only one person can see it. Nobody else can. And everybody was like tripping out. Jeebus. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, good God. Whoa, what? Seriously, it don't look scary, but man, when you got the headset on and all that, you get immersed into this stuff, and yeah. Anyway, I hope to God that was spit. Anyway, the next clip here. Be careful when talking to the ghost. They might just talk back. This is good. Can you talk to me? Oh, Jesus Christ! Fucking A. God! Fuck! Oh, jeez. I jumped a little bit myself. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. I don't want to play no more. Fuck. Oh my God. Oh, what's that? About 5. Off. Remember, always be careful where you're going so you don't run into anything. I'm going to speed this one up. Go. An open door. The fuck? There's lightning outside. Don't have 5. Let's get the fuck out of there. There it comes. Motherfucker. Yeah, I went back down to put that there as a early warning system. I can go back up here. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck you. I hate this game. Fuck. And the last one is Farmhouse. It's a very dangerous map because it's small. There's not a lot of room, and that goes to oh Jesus Christ! Oh fuck you! No! If he would just waited, I would have been closer to that room. He would have had me. I wouldn't have known where to go. Oh shit! I'm almost there, almost to it. Went the wrong fucking way. God, fuck. So when I do play these at night, sometimes I don't talk because the games are interactive. They'll hear me talking to you. In fact, one of the ghosts react to foul language. They'll set it off. So don't forget, be on tonight. God, get me out of there. Tonight main event, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. And Jesus H. fucking Christ. I'm attacked everybody. I'm thinking next Wednesday about giving everybody a week to prepare to do what to do. We're going to do a fan appreciation night up in Macon. I can put, I don't know how many people I can put on here, but I'm going to pop, I want everybody to be ready and come on to the show. You don't have to activate a camera if you use your phone or a laptop or whatever, but come on the show. And we're all just going to hang out and talk about where the hell it comes up. It can be anything. Hell, maybe somebody's having some issues with something that maybe we can fix or make worse. I love throwing gas on a fire sometimes. So, anyway, that's what's going to be next Wednesday if everything goes right. I want everybody on there. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to hang out, have fun. I want to see how many people we can get on here. So, that's going to happen. Don't know it yet. Val Kilmer passed away. I think they say he was 65. Whoa. Well, yeah, it's a coming. Let me see here. Ponca City. Okay, there's Stillwater. There's Oklahoma City right there in the center. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up, guys, because, like I said, there's a lot of lightning out there right now. I know that. Let me see if it's about 5:13 here in Texas, and I live in a big ass brick house in Texas backwoods, so we ain't gonna get blown over. It's just me and my granny. Got room for one more? I'm moving out of here. I've been streaming shit. People, what's going to be room and shit? I'm sitting there going through shit that I got to repack. I've been getting rid of stuff, throwing stuff away. Ooh, thunder. Awesome. I love this weather, though. I really do. I just don't like losing electricity when it happens. Got my phone charged. I don't know where in the hell my flashlight is. So, hopefully I will be on tonight. Hopefully this will pass. But we are under a tornado watch. When you're in Texas, you know what that means. When sirens go off, let's go outside. See if we can get blown away. So, yeah, it's getting ready to hit. In fact, it might actually be raining out there right now. So, see what else we got here before I go. I know I've been making stupid shit on here. You see, what have I been up to? I've been up to a lot of shenanigans here lately. They're talking about that Crockett and AOC running for president, maybe. So I called it MAGA. Making America ghetto again. What's that? Oh, that's from Olga. First show. Yeah, I did that too. Remember, kids, Volkswagen good, Tesla bad. Yeah. Elon Musk rescues astronauts, helps victims of disasters. Hell, that Starlink. Hell, Ukraine would have been screwed without him and Starlink. They had no way to communicate. This is funny right here. We still using training fluid, or is it gender neutral shift juice now? Oh, this is nice. This is a comparison to BLM and January 6th. It just cracks me up when they sit there and have the audacity to say that January 6th was worse. Shit. Snow White. What else we got here? Huh. Yeah, Ilhan Omar, one correspondent, she's, her husband's tied into that shit right there. We'll talk about that later. I don't know what the hell this is. Gotta want it. That's just awesome. Oh, this is funny as hell right here. Rebadge your Tesla as a Honda. They have to accept that it's trans or admit they're bigots. We'll watch this one tonight. It's that kid that had the cancer, whatever, that was at the inauguration thing. That, you know, hey, he's beating brain cancer or whatever, and all the Democrats just sat there like, the kid is funny. And you'll love that video. There's more to it than what I'm saying, but you gotta wait for tonight. It's funny. I love this one. Granddaughters. Granddaughter 1, I said a warning shot. Granddaughter 2, that was a warning shot. Granddaughter 1, that was a headshot. Granddaughter 2, now his friends are warned. That's how we do that. Aquaman. Ah, there's a Millie from the Soap Girls. God, I love them. They're awesome. There's our last thing. So, I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and get off here, man. You guys have a good day. Pray for me and Araya. Well, I don't know if she's got a storm. Pray for me that we get through all this unscathed. And I'll check you guys out later, man. I'll social media. Find me on Twitter. Profile, if you're on there. I don't know how to use this shit. I haven't been on here all that long. It's got my name on it, and you guys know what I look like, so find me on there and shit, and I'll let you guys know if I'm okay. I probably am. If I'm not, I won't be on there. Yeah, if something happens, though, worst case scenario, I can still get on my phone, get on YouTube, and I'll put a message up on our stream for tonight. I'll say it's canceled or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Love you guys. Have a good day.